All right, do you understand who you are? I just told you about the Israelites, about the curses. So where you find yourself in that sign right there? Judah, right? Let me show you something about Judah. Who do you think came from the tribe of Judah? You heard of Jesus Christ, right? You know what color Jesus Christ is? You don't know. Give me Revelations chapter 1. Okay, when they show us on TV with these movies, who is this right here? They say that's Jesus, right? But do the Bible say that? Watch this.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to shew unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass. Verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man.
It said in the midst of the 7 candlesticks. What you see right here? 7 candlesticks, right? Watch this.
Clothed with a garment down to the foot.
So he had on a long garment down to the foot. Read.
And girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
It says Jesus Christ's head and hairs were white like wool, meaning the hair on his head and face were white and woolly. Who got woolly texture hair on the earth? What race of people got woolly or nappy hair? Black folks, right? Keep going.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
He got red eyes because he was prophesied to drink wine. Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Let me ask you a question. What color is brass? You got a penny in your pocket? What color is a penny? It's brown, right? So it said Christ's feet was like fine brass. It was brown like brass. But let's see how dark it was.
As if they burned in a furnace.
It said it was so dark it looked like it burned. If you burn anything, what color is going to be? It's going to be black. So according to the Bible, what color is Jesus Christ? You're a black man.
Right.
So this right here is a lie.
That's right.
So they've been teaching us lies all this time. So you said you were from Judah, right? So let's line something up right quick. Because guess what? Jesus Christ also came from Judah. I'm going to prove that. Give me that in Hebrews. Hebrews 7.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 7 and verse 14. Bring it out. For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah.
Who is our Lord? Jesus. He said he sprang out of what? Judah. So if you came from Judah, Christ came from, let's say, how can this man here come from Judah and you come from Judah? That don't make no sense, don't it? So we know from that Jesus Christ is black. And I'm gonna go a little deeper to show you that Judah, the tribe of Judah, is black also. Give me that in Jeremiah 14 and 2.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14 and verse 2. Judah mourning.
And who mourning?
Judah mourning. And the gates thereof language. They are black unto the ground.
What color is a Jew?
They are black unto the ground.
They're not going to teach you that in school. So now you know that Judah is black, which are the Israelites. Now I'm going to show you that God said these people are special. Give me Deuteronomy 7:6. Because it seems like that we at the bottom of society, right? Everybody else on top of us. But watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
You see that? God said these people on this sign, they are holy. You know what holy means? Holy means to be separate. So he said we separate from everybody else. Go ahead.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee.
God did what?
Hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Equal to all people.
That are above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
You see that? So God said we're supposed to be above all people, right? So why do we have to serve the other nations? Why do we have to go to the other nations for everything? The brother that was before me, he was going through the curses, right? Do you remember what he said? The reason why that we have to serve the nations? Go back to Deuteronomy. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments.
To do what?
All his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses.
These what?
These curses.
Is a curse a good thing or a bad thing? Bad, right? Read.
Shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So God said if we don't keep the commandments, curses was going to come upon these people right here and overtake us. So now I'm gonna go through some of the curses to see if you fit, right? Give me verse 16.
Verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city.
It said, cursed shall thou be in the city. Look around Tupelo. What can you find our people living? Do we live in the what? The apartments. That's called what? Section 8 or ghetto, right? We're not living in the big houses, right? That's a curse. So he said, cursed shall thou be in the city,
and cursed shall thou be in the field.
Cursed shall thou be in the field. Look at this sign right here. Who was picking cotton in the cotton fields? According to that sign. Black people. Read it again.
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
So that's why we were slaves. Remember I asked you, did they teach you why you was slaves, right? They didn't do it. So God say we was going to be cursed in the field because we didn't keep the commandments. That's the reason.
That's right.
Give me verse 32.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
This happened during the time of slavery. Our sons and daughters were sold on auction blocks. You ever seen the movie 12 Years a Slave? What about Django? You never seen none of those movies. You never seen any slave movie. But anyway, our people was given to another people. Go ahead.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long. And there shall be no might in thine hand.
And we didn't have no power to get our children back during that time. Now, I'm asking you a question. How do our people get, put it down, how do our people get to America? Huh? By what? Migration, right? Is that what they taught you in school? So they say we migrated. All right, give me Deuteronomy 28:6-8.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. Bring it up. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So I'm going to show you what Egypt means in the Bible. Because you might think Egypt means what? A landmass? Because in history, our people was slaves in Egypt. I'm going to show you what Egypt means.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
What is Egypt?
The house of bondage.
So God said he's going to bring us back into what again? Bondage, right. Bondage again, how? I'll go back to Deuteronomy 28:6-8.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
Egypt means what? Bondage. So he's going to bring us back into slavery. How?
Again, with ships.
How do we get to America? With ships. That's in the Bible. Go ahead.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
And we haven't seen our homeland as a nation again. We haven't seen Egypt as a nation, right? So when we got out the slave ships, what happened to our people? What happened to our people when we got over here? We were free? No, read what you got.
And there ye shall be sold.
Shall be what?
Sold. To who? Unto your enemies. For bondmen and bondwomen. And no man shall buy you.
It said we were going to be sold unto our enemies. So who did we serve during the time of slavery? What race of people? White folks, right? God said they are what? So would your friends have you in slavery? No. God said they are enemies. Read it again.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. And no man shall buy you.
You see that? Nobody can save us. I know you heard of Martin Luther King, right? Malcolm X. You heard of Malcolm X? What happened to all these great men? They tried to save us, but what happened? They got assassinated. So the Bible is a true book, right?
That's right.
Shalom, Israel. children, Most High Christ bless. Officer Benaiah, IUIC Tupelo, Mississippi Camp. Make sure you subscribe to IUIC Tupelo's YouTube page. Like, subscribe, share. Like, subscribe, share. And all the rest of our social media. Hey, shalom, Most High Christ bless.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word